Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you some $5 meals, but it's going to be a little bit different. I did want to make these meals of what I actually pay for these meals. I know a lot of you kind of get upset with me when I do that, but it's my money that I'm actually spending on these meals. I don't want to go out and like spend more money to show you that you can spend certain amount. I just wanted to do this of what I actually spent, because if you guys know me, you know I'm all about those deals. So I'm always going out and trying to find the good deals that I see when I'm out and about, when I go to discount grocery stores and different stuff like that. Also, I like to use iBought and a whole bunch of other different types of apps to help me save my money, And also, I have been kind of getting into couponing lately. That kind of has been saving our budget as well. It's actually reduced our budget, our grocery budget, down by $100 every single month. So I'm super thankful for that. We're just trying to be really intentional with our money. So that's what we're doing. So I know you could probably go out to Walmart and spend a little bit more for all these different items, or you can go out and you can go find some deals and kind of put together certain types of meals based on the deals that you find. And that's usually what I do for all of my meals. So I wanted to be more real with you guys and what I'm actually buying, what I'm spending, and what I'm making, because I have to kind of fit everything into what I'm going to be making throughout the whole week. And it's just really hard for me to do all that if I'm not being real with you guys, and if I'm going out and going to Walmart just for a particular meal. That's a lot more, like, it's a lot more time, plus it's a lot more money when I do it that way. So I wanted to just kind of go back to doing my coupons, going out and making meals based off of that. So without further ado, I have 4 $5 meals for you guys that I wanted to share with you in this video. Let's get started cooking, guys. Okay, for this $5 meal, we are going to be making some fajitas. So nothing like crazy or anything like that, but it's something that our family loves to have over and over again. I have 2 chicken breasts that I'm going to be using. We have this pepper stir fry. I'm only going to be using about half of that. Some Fiesta blend cheese. I'm sure we'll probably use all of that. And then we have some tortillas, which we're probably only going to be using about half of this. I don't know. We'll kind of see how far that goes for us. But it is just the 4 of us tonight. So this is going to be a meal for 4 people. So let me show you how we're going to do it. It's pretty basic though. But yeah, it's going to be super, super delicious. Alright guys, so to get us started on these fajitas, I'm going to put a little bit of bacon grease in my pan. Woo! Yeah, it's been preheating for a little while, so there's a little bit of smoke going on there. So I've got my bacon grease, and now I'm going to add in my chicken. So here is 2 chicken breasts that I have diced up. There we go. Okay, I have some peppers we're going to add. I literally just got them out of the freezer, so. Okay, just to kind of show you, this is how much I have left, so I'm going to put these back in the freezer. Alright guys, I think this is pretty much done. I'm not going to like I'm not going to add any water is what I'm trying to say. Because it has plenty of water from all of the vegetables here, and normally I would add water because of my taco seasoning. So I'm just going to add my taco seasoning here. Give it a little stirry. And that'll give it a lot more flavor. I'm also going to add in some pepper. Add in some pepper to give it more flavoring. But, oh no! Man down. We have a man down. Yep, totally just adding them right back in. Okay, I'm going to turn off this burner and just kind of let this simmer for about 2 more minutes. Want it to get nice and flavorful, and then that's it. That's all we're going to do to this bad boy. Okay, for fajitas, we definitely want to toast up our tortillas. That makes them oh so delicious. Okay, so I only toasted this for maybe 30 seconds on each side, but the heat is on high. So as long as it's nice and warm and toasty, I think it's good. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it off and then add in my mix-ins here. All right, and here is our fajitas. Probably gonna put like a little bit of salsa on top of this, but yeah. One of my favorites right here. All right. Amen diggin'. Okay, this is all the tortillas we have left, so we didn't even eat half of those. And then this is the cheese that we have left. We didn't even eat half of that, which is actually really surprising because I topped mine with like tons of cheese. Maybe my husband doesn't eat a lot of cheese, I don't know. But yep, that's what we have left, so it was delicious. All right guys, for this $5 meal, we are going to be making some homemade pizza. So this is what we're gonna do, okay? I got this for 98 cents. I think it kind of varies, but usually around $1.25 is kind of like the normal price for that. I got this pizza mix here for 98 cents as well, I believe. And then this I got on sale for $1.50, but usually they're about $2. So $1.50, $1 and $1. What is that going to give us? That's going to give us $3.50 for a meal for all of us. Now, I don't have my girls here with me this week. They are at grandparents' house. So I think this is going to be more than enough. And most of us just like cheese, so it's not really a big deal to add pepperoni. But it is well within the budget if you guys wanted to get some pepperonis. So if you want to do pepperonis or ham, I think that's still going to make it within that $5 budget. So I'm just kind of giving you ideas of what I think is going to be good. Now, I wanted to let you know, I have never used this pizza mix before. So we're going to see how it goes. I feel like a long time ago, like maybe when I was a kid, like my uncle made it for me or something like that. I really can't remember. But when you're a kid, you know everything tastes fine. Everything, you just eat everything, especially if it's pizza. So, yeah, we're going to try this out, and I'm hopeful that, you know, it's going to taste good. So, I'm going to be using, like, this little station right here to be making my pizza because, bum, 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 look at this, guys. My normal space is just crazy, and then over here is an absolute disaster as well, and then down here. In my other life, I'm actually a couponer who actually I really enjoy couponing, to be honest with you guys. I've saved like so much money, and I just got back into it I don't know, about a month and a half ago. So I've been really enjoying that, and it's been saving our grocery bill actually about a couple $100s every month. So yeah, I've really been enjoying that. But my house is a little crazy right now, you guys. So just, I mean, this is just real life. I mean, I'm just a real person. This is not anything fancy here at this house. It's just a normal house. So I'm not going to show you my perfection 100% of the time, but I am going to show you how we're going to make this meal. So let's get started on this pizza, y'all. Okay, I'm going to take my Jiffy Pizza mix. I'm going to put it in this bowl. Kind of wondering how big of a pizza this is going to make. I do wonder. I'm going to set my oven to 425. That's what she says. I'm actually going to add in some seasonings, so some garlic powder, and then also some Italian seasoning. And then it says to add in a half a cup of water. Okay. Gonna stir this together. I like this because it's saying that I only have to use water, so I don't have to like buy some milk or anything like that. I have small kids, so of course, you know, when you have small kids, you usually have some type of milk or dairy product on you. But if you're like my mother-in-law, she like never buys milk because she doesn't drink it herself, and her husband doesn't really either. And to be honest with you, I don't think I would if I didn't have small kids. So I do like it for stuff like that, for like times where people don't have like milk or anything like that, that just add waters would be so much better. Okay, I think I pretty much got all the lumps out. All of the flour and whatnot. Okay, so now I have my dough formed right here. I'm going to transfer it to this pan right here. And I think I'm going to spray it first. You can add like cornmeal to it, or you can spray it. A lot of times I just add cornmeal because that kind of works better. But it's kind of on the sticky side. So I'm going to work with it here. Probably as good as it's gonna get. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add in my Chef Boyardee pizza sauce. Man. All right, here we go. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit more. Okay, so I'm noticing with this sauce that it's really, really runny. So if you like that, go for it. If not, maybe buy a different one. I know at Walmart they have like I think it's like $1.16 for their brand, and it's really good. And that's usually the one I use. And then we're just gonna add the cheese. I think I'm gonna add some Italian seasoning on top, but yep. I'm just hoping that it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan here. All right. And then just a little bit of Italian. All right, and then I'm gonna put it in the oven. Okay, it says to cook this for about 18 minutes, so I'll see you guys in 18 minutes. Okay guys, you all see this? Look how pretty she is. Ugh. I'm kind of in love right now. It doesn't look, like it didn't really rise a whole lot. Maybe like 1/4 inch, but she's looking pretty. Okay, I was super concerned that it wasn't gonna come off my pan very well because I don't like to cut it on that pan. I like to cut it on a cutting board, but it came off super nice. So always make sure that you use a spray or cornmeal or something like that. But I am ready to serve this. Let's dig in. Guys, I would definitely say that this is a pizza big enough for maybe 3 to 4 people, kind of depending on how big your kids are, or if you're feeding adults. But this is all the pizza, and I had like one tiny strip already to taste it out, and y'all, it tastes really, really good. I was pleasantly surprised with it, so it wasn't like terrible or anything like that. And it was good, and what made it better was all the seasonings that I put on it. So that's going to make it better. So always when you're on a budget, make sure to use your seasonings. So we're going to see if my kids like this pizza. All right, bud, what do you think of this? Do you like your pizza?
Super good.
Super good? Awesome. All right, guys, tonight we're going to be making another $5 meal, but this one's going to be a little bit different. This is a very simple and basic meal. But you guys, I'm going to be showing you guys some deals that I got so that I'm able to keep my food costs super, super low. So I'm going to start over here. 40 cents for that, which is actually a really great deal. A really great deal, because usually I'm getting these for like maybe 80 cents, sometimes 60 cents, but 40 cents, I was like, oh yeah. So I grabbed some bread, and I just grabbed it out of my freezer because I will get these and I'll just like throw them in my freezer. So that's great. I'm only going to use one thing of chicken because that's all that's left in my fridge. Yeah, I didn't like thaw any more out, so I'm just kind of using what's in my fridge right now. So this is a little bit under a pound, so this is going to be, I'm going to put it that it's about $1.65 because it's about 10 ounces right here. And so usually I'm getting my chicken at $1.99 or maybe just a little bit cheaper. So that's what I'm going to put in for the chicken. And then the broccoli, I didn't get a deal, but it was, you know, the regular, like, I think it was like 89 cents. Angel pasta, it's like 89 cents for a pound. But this, my friends, this is what's going to save us so much money, because this is where all the flavor is going to come in our meal. And, yeah. So, if you guys are super frugal like me, you try to look for all of the deals, but also, you guys, there are so many apps that we can be using. There's Fetch, there's Ibotta, there's Swagbucks, there's coupons.com, and then ShopMam and Alexa for all those manufacturer coupon rebates. I mean, they're basically rebates because you get them right back to your account. So, I've been checking out Swagbucks lately, so that's a little bit newer for me. And they had, if you buy 2 of these, you're going to get back $5. And these are a little bit more of like a pricier type of Alfredo sauce. But I saw this at my Walmart and it was $2 for this. So $2. So I bought 2 of them and I paid $4. And I got $5 back. So this was completely free and $1 money maker. So guys, make sure you check out all of your rebates, all of the apps, because that's how you're going to be able to save so much money. And I know a lot of you don't like to do that, but it's when you're watching a movie, just get on your apps and see what's a good bargain. That way you're not really wasting time, because that's what I do. And I mean, I'm super busy. I have 4 kids, so that's kind of what I do to save time and to save money in my budget. So I'm sure you probably have guessed, but we are making chicken Alfredo tonight. Super basic. I am just going to kind of put this in the oven. I'm going to slice it in half, probably put some butter and some like garlic stuff on top of it to make kind of like a garlic bread. Yeah, if I thought this through, I probably would have added some like mozzarella cheese or Parmesan cheese, put that on top to make it a little bit on the cheesy side, but I think we'll just do garlic and butter and that'll be fine. So yeah, I'm going to be doing, probably do this on the side. I think I might actually steam it on the side and then cook my angel hair pasta and then my chicken. So let's get started, you guys. Okay, I'm going to get started on my angel hair pasta first. I'm going to add in about half of this, so about a whole pound of angel hair pasta. Okay, I'm just going to let that kind of cook down. Woo. There we go. Okay, while this is cooking, I'm going to get started on my chicken. Okay, my noodles are almost done, but I think I've decided to go ahead and just add my broccoli to my pan over here. It's just almost done, so it only needs maybe like 3 more minutes. So I'm going to hurry up and put my broccoli in here so it'll kind of get nice and cooked through. And these will both be done about the same time. I was going to steam them, but I just think, you know what? I don't want to dirty another pan. So here we go. Yeah, that's going to be good. And then later I'm going to go in and chop those broccoli up, because I don't like those big pieces. so I have my noodles. It's fully done, and it's like I put in the like perfect amount of water because everything's done. All the noodles are actually pretty perfect. I didn't have to drain anything, so I call that a win. I'm just gonna go ahead and add in all this chicken. It's not very much chicken, so I cut them in smaller bites, smaller pieces. That way we kind of go a little bit further. Okay, so I'm gonna add that. And then we're gonna add in our sauce, because we have our sauce right here. Ooh, it's super thick, which is good because I'm going to probably rinse it with some water and add it back in here to make everything kind of go a little bit further. Okay. Ooh, that's looking good. Taste that and see if we need any more seasoning or whatnot, but I'm gonna let that kind of simmer and get nice and warm. While that's getting nice and warm, I'm gonna come over here and we are going to make our bread. Okay, so I have some butter right here, and I'm just going to just kind of put it on top here. Don't you guys worry, I'm going to add more stuff to this. Okay, I've added all of my butter. I'm going to add in some garlic. Kind of want this nice and garlicky. I don't want it like overbearing, but I do want a good amount. Okay, there we go. Okay, also this is a little bit leftover mozzarella that I had for my pizza, so I think I'm just going to add the rest of this. It won't be a whole lot. Maybe I'll just do one. See where it takes me. Okay, I should be able to do both if I don't spread all of it on the pan here. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm going to sprinkle it with just a little bit of garlic powder, not a whole lot. Also some Italian seasoning. I kind of go heavy on my Italian seasoning here. Okay, I'm going to toss this in the oven at 400 degrees for about 8 minutes. Okay, here is our cheesy bread. Looks pretty good to me. Okay guys, another $5 meal here, and surprisingly enough, if you guys can see all this, this is actually just right under $5. and it's going to feed all of our family. So let me show you. We have this, which I don't usually buy this type of like meat, but you know, it was at my discount store and I was like, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and pick this up. But it's a shoulder picnic roast. So I'm usually for roast I get like the chuck roast. So this is something different for me. So we're gonna see how it tastes. Hopefully it's really tender, because the chuck roast that we get is like my favorite because it's so tender. But so paid for, well, I didn't pay $4.70. Everything at my discount store is half off, so that's going to be $2.35 for this lovely meat, and this should feed all of us. Let's see here, it's almost 2 pounds worth of food for 4 people, so I would think that is well enough. That's, you know, half a pound for each person. So, and I just have small kids, so I'm sure that's going to be plenty of food for us. We have 4 relatively small potatoes. This came out to be about 1.5 pounds times about 60 cents is what potatoes are going for right now. And so that's going to be just right under $1, about 90 cents for all those potatoes. So the thing about these carrots is, okay, they're 2 pounds, but because they're Bolt House Farms, I actually got some coupons from them because I reached out to their company and they gave me $1 off coupons. I think they gave me like $3 off coupons. So if you reach out to this company, they will send you some coupons. It would have been a better deal if they had like the 1 pound, but they didn't when I went. And so I just, but it was on sale for $1.48. For 2 pounds, that's really good. Usually like 89 to 99 cents a pound for carrots is about what these baby carrots are going for, but $1.48 for 2 pounds was an amazing deal. So it's like what, 74 cents a pound, something like that. So I went ahead and paid the 48 cents for 2 pounds, and yeah, I thought that was a really great deal. And then I have some beef broth, focus, there we go, for 50 cents. So yeah, I got this beef broth for 50 cents, so we're just going to use about half a cup of that. But I only buy beef broth for my roast. That's really all I use beef broth for. But you guys are more than welcome, if you have your own, you make your own, go for it. And then I got this at the discount store as well for 50 cents. So this makes my total at, I think it's I think it's $4.92, something like that. So it's literally right under my $5 mark. So that is an amazing price to feed 4 people for $5. That's an awesome deal. So let's get started. We're going to make this roast. Okay, I'm going to start by putting in our beef broth. So between 1/4 cup to 3/4 of a cup is usually what I do. Okay, I'm going to put in my carrots. I always put my carrots at the very bottom because there's a lot of times where they don't get done all the way if I don't. So I like for them to kind of soak in the sauce there. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put in my potatoes. I'm going to go ahead and put my meat. Usually I put my meat next after my, there we go, that should be good. Usually put my potatoes just kind of around the meat. There we go. Alright, and the last thing, I'm just going to add my seasoning packet. Just going to put it on top of everything. And that's it. Now usually, I will add either pepperoncinis, some butter, ranch seasoning. Yeah, that's kind of usually what I do, but this is a budget meal. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that, and it's going to be perfectly fine too. So I'm going to go ahead and put the lid on it. Okay, I'm going to let this cook. It's plugged in. I'm going to let this cook for about 4 hours on high. There we go. I'll see you guys in 4 hours. Now, doesn't this look absolutely beautiful? Woo! Okay, let's see. Okay, the carrots are looking pretty tender, so, yep. So this should be ready to go, yeah. Potatoes are really tender. I am gonna have to see about this meat. I'm not sure. It's not like super tender, but it's kind of how it is. You just kind of have to pick and choose what kind of meat you want. Do you want to save money or do you want it to be super tender? I don't know. But we'll see how tender it is. I'm going to let you know. I want to plate this all up. Okay. So our meat turned out to be pretty tender in my opinion. And then I put some juices from the crock pot all over my potatoes and my meat. So this is our dinner, and it's going to be completely enough for all of us. I was a little bit worried on the meat because of how big it was, but it's like the perfect amount for the 4 of us. So definitely pleasantly surprised about that. So we are going to dig in and enjoy our meal here. Okay, bud, how is that meat? It's really good. Best. Is it? Good. Thanks so much for watching this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I hope that you guys enjoy this kind of content. If you do enjoy these $5 meals, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And by the way, these $5 meals are getting super hard to do, but I'm going to try to do my best to keep doing these $5 meals for y'all. But yeah, inflation's crazy, y'all. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.